not exactly sure if it has been the longest 2 years of Michelle Smith's life, but she might just tell you it sure does feel that way. In the summer of 2021, she walked in here as managing partner of the new Despositos and Thunderbolt, and the plan was to clean it up, expand it a little bit, and bring back one of Savannah's favorite seafood dives. Then the layers started getting pulled back, and like any other decades-old structure in this city, the more layers of the onion that got peeled away, the more work they realized was ahead of them. The roof was replaced. The septic system was replaced and upgraded. The walls were barely salvageable at one point. She says in all about 5 or 6 original pieces of wood survived. The rooms have new furniture now. They're pretty much the same size, the rooms for that matter. The bar up front is about the same size as it was once upon a time. The front room looks like an updated version of what it was. The memorabilia right now is stacked and ready to go up on these walls, including this classic, the hood of a race car Desposito sponsored once upon a time at Oglethorpe Speedway Park. Racing was a big part of the history here, but that's a story for another time. All eyes have been on this space for months now. The most highly anticipated restaurant opening of the year, no question. If Michelle had a nickel for every local that has stopped by to ask how much nostalgia will be inside once they reopen, she'd be wealthy. And then there's the magic question, of course. When will you open? More on that in a second. For now, more on the new space. The kitchen has been modernized to handle the load they expect. Outside, just over 100 seats will hold court at the new Despositos, with more than half of them outside around this massive bar space. The full menu will be available at the bar, of course. When the weather cooperates, this will be a centerpiece. This mural was hand-painted by a local artist, and the feel here is frankly unlike anything we've seen to this point in Savannah. It's part tropical and part neighborhood. The original menu at Despositos, Michelle says, was about 15 items. All of those items will be on the new menu, plus another 15 to 20. If you remember, there was nothing fried at Despositos back in the day. That obviously has changed now. Same with the tartar sauce. They didn't offer it way back when. They, of course, will now. The seating will be family friendly, with a feature in these booths we've not seen before either. A hole in the middle of the table. Sure, we've all seen that, but when this is full, it'll slide out with this bucket for easy cleaning. There will be about 8 beers on tap and a few permanently frozen drinks as well. Frosé and another. There will be plenty of room for parking, and there are also plans for the future and expansion out here. But first things first. The holdup right now, a few I's to dot and T's to cross from the state, and a little bit of staffing to fill in just yet. No one's going to put an exact date on it yet, but you can count on it opening sometime in August. There won't be any reservations taken, so be prepared, particularly on the weekends, to wait for a table. The larger your group, likely the longer the wait. But soon enough, that wait will be over, and Despositos will return to Thunderbolt. Same as it ever was? Well, not really, but they do believe you will still eat it and like it.